Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, April 18. Recently announced changes to the property tax rates are now in effect for fiscal year 2017-2018. Tax Administration Jamaica TAJ says revised assessments based on the reduced rates are not yet available on its website or at tax offices, but assures that its systems are being adjusted to reflect the changes. In the meantime, persons who object to their property valuations or who are finding it difficult to pay can find details of the various relief options in a special information hub on the TAJ website at jamaicatax.gov.jm. During a statement to Parliament last week, Finance Minister Audley Shaw announced lowered rates of between 0.5 and 0.9% on properties worth more than $400,000. There's a flat $1,000 tax on properties valued up to that amount. The tax rates are applied on the 2013 valuation roll. The National Security Ministry has refurbished the Gale Police Station and a Rockabessa Police Barracks in St. Mary at a cost of $8.3 million. Portfolio Minister Robert Montego officially handed over the upgraded facilities recently. He says at least 15 more stations are receiving a facelift as his ministry seeks to improve the working conditions of policemen and women. A new police headquarters will also be established in Port Maria. Meanwhile, 200 pre-owned vehicles are to arrive in June to boost the mobility of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Changes have been made to the customs tariff regime, which will enable ground transportation operators in the tourism sector to diversify, upgrade, and replenish their fleets. This was disclosed by Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett during his recent sectoral presentation. Changes include an increase in the upper cost insurance and freight CIF value on motor cars for rental and contract carried operators from $35,000 to $41,000. The current cubic centimeter CC rate restrictions for these operators will remain unchanged. Meanwhile, tour operators who qualify for the Productive Input Relief Incentive will also see an increase in the upper CIF value allowed for motor cars, moving from $35,000 to $50,000. Minister Bartlett adds that the total number of cars on which tour operators are allowed concession will increase from 20 to 40.
These are game-changing arrangements, and that, Mr. Speaker, that we have brought in to ensure that the capacity for us to deliver and to produce is at the highest level.
The new owners of the Alpart bauxite plant in St. Elizabeth will be moving ahead with plans to produce new aluminum products once the plant is upgraded. Transport and Mining Minister Mike Henry says the Jiquan Iron and Steel Company JISCO has provided the feasibility study report for the improved plant, which will produce aluminum products driven by current energy sources.
This is now to produce certain things around the whole aspect, using the same energy mix. And this was brought to me by the chairman as the new thrust. In fact, it's 18,000 tons of aluminum foil to be projected by that.
Minister Henry was making his contribution to the sectoral debate in Parliament last week. He said the plans to develop aluminum foil at Alpart would result in further expansion and employment in the sector. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC will be engaging in two separate pilot studies testing the use of liquefied natural gas and compressed natural gas alongside diesel oil for operating the public bus service.
There's a proposal that is virtually ready for signing.
The pilot forms part of a cost-saving and emissions control initiative at the publicly owned bus company. It's expected to result in projected fuel savings of 25%, as well as the removal of black soot from the vehicle emissions.
This is to be rolled out under the JUT stewardship at Montego Bay Metro Bus Company in the second city through a bus and fuel supply platform, along with technical guidance from New Fortress Energy.
If successful, the project will see the entire public bus service gradually switching to the more efficient and environmentally friendly fuel sources. And finally, effective this Thursday, April 20, the JUTC's dedicated bus lane from Spanish Town to Kingston will be discontinued. This is due to the improvement work taking place on Mandela Highway. The change means all JUTC buses out of Spanish Town will traverse the regular lanes. The bus company says the number of cycle trips during the morning commute will be reduced due to the expected increase in travel time. Commuters are advised to expect longer than normal delays and are encouraged to plan their morning commute with this in mind. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.